All right, so we have all the parts on our dirt bike to make it street legal. We got the headlight, we got the tail light, brake light, the blinkers front and back, we have a horn, and it's got a speedometer, tachometer, odometer. So it's got all the parts that we need to get this thing on the road. But before we can do that, we have to register it with the state, and we have to get a license plate for it. So how do we do that with a dirt bike? How do we register a dirt bike and make it street legal? The different states have different rules on what kind of bikes and what kind of vehicles you can make street legal. For Pennsylvania, making a dirt bike, a bike that was manufactured for off-road use only, is pretty hard to make street legal. So the most common way to get around this issue of trying to make a dirt bike street legal is to form an LLC in a state where they allow you to make a dirt bike street legal. And then once you form an LLC in that state, you can register your dirt bike to that LLC. And so it follows the rules of whatever state that happens to be that you form your LLC. Now, some people, if you have enough time on your hands, you can just go through the process of filing all of that paperwork with the state yourself, and creating an LLC and making those payments and doing everything you need to do yourself. You can go ahead and do that. It is a decent amount of work. So if you don't want to have to go through the hassle of, there is a service called Dirt Legal, which basically takes all of the work of putting together an LLC in another state, registering the bike with it, doing all the paperwork to form the LLC, all that kind of stuff. They do all the work for you. You just kind of give them your information on the bike. You have to pay them a fee, obviously, and then they take care of all that work. As for this, they registered my bike and created an LLC for me in Montana. I get Montana plates, and then the bike is registered in Montana, so it just follows the rules of Montana. Now, obviously, the laws of driving a motorcycle in the state of Pennsylvania still do apply. You still need a headlight, that kind of stuff. But as far as it being registered, it's fine to drive in any 50 states. With that being said, it is expensive. I think for mine, for what I had, it was $700 for this service to get the LLC, to get the plates, and do everything you need with Dirt Legal. So it is pricey. But I just, with the newborn and my work schedule, I just didn't have the time to do the research and do all the paperwork and try and do it all on my own. So the service is called Dirt Legal. You can just go online or Google Dirt Legal, and you'll find it right away. And I am super happy I found Dirt Legal, and I'm happy with the service. It was a little more than I wanted to spend, but I think it saved me a huge headache in trying to deal with the state and doing all that paperwork. Which I just did not have time for. Now my Honda CRF 250 dirt bike is street legal. Now that all the boxes are checked for my bike to be street legal, let's take you guys on a ride.